Sup guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I have with me is the SH Figuarts Gon from Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. I know it's pronounced Hunter x Hunter. This is pretty much your standard SH Figuarts packaging, so who cares? Who cares about the box? Let's just dive straight into the figure. Wow, it's like they ripped Gon straight out of the anime. The paint is super clean, by the way. This, visually speaking, is leagues ahead of the Figma version. I'll just show it on the screen right now. And is probably leagues ahead in terms of articulation as well. I am glad that Bandai is tackling different anime other than Dragon Ball and Naruto these days because they've been killing it in terms of anime figures. Not so much on live action though. Oh my god! Oh, that is hideous. Oh my god. Here is everything Gon comes with, and boy did Bandai give a lot of good stuff here. Oh my god, Superman doesn't come with anything. What the fuck does he come with? First, we have these Nen effects. This looks like an explosion, but is actually his iconic Jajangken move, aka a very destructive rock, paper, scissors. I believe this is what rock looks like, and this blade thing is scissors. My memory is a bit hazy on Hunter x Hunter, so I don't remember when the hell he uses the blade thing, but anyway, yes. I must say that the color and translucency on both effects look very nice. Anyway, onto the faceplates. First, we have this serious face wherein Gon is looking off to the side, which is pretty good, but I've noticed that all the faceplates, for whatever reason, are shiny? They look quite plasticky and cheap in certain lighting, which is a little disappointing. But then we have an angry face and the eyes are slightly off to the side as well. Most likely meant for his Jajangken pose. One of my personal favorites is this cheeky tongue-out faceplate that looks like he's mocking someone or mocking something, maybe mocking Killua or something. And finally, a very happy looking face with eyes off to the side yet again. This is most likely to be paired with Killua. Little nitpick here, I don't really like how the lines on his mouth are only from the sides, if that makes any sense, but yeah, it looks weird in certain lighting. The default faceplate he comes with is a regular smiling face. Then we have a bunch of hands. From left to right, we have this force choke grabbing sort of hand. I have no idea when Gon does this, I have no clue. Then this special beam cannon hand. No, I'm kidding. It's not a special beam cannon hand. It's meant for holding the blade thing. Then we have the peace sign hands, or it can be scissors hands for rock, paper, scissors, open palm hands, and finally grabby action hands. Oh, and before I forget, this is how you remove and attach new faceplates. It's a relatively simple process, and the hands are quite simple as well. They're not super difficult, they're not super tight. It's very, very decent. Overall, a very nice spread of accessories indeed, but why doesn't Bandai give out figure stands anymore? I mean, it probably wouldn't cost much to add a stand, right? Like, come on, please. But anyway, it's time for articulation. The head can go up that far, and can go down that far. Side to side is pretty good. Of course, the neck articulation is great, but it's a little hindered by the collar piece. The arm can go all the way. There's a swivel here. And then there's the armband, which is pretty dang good. The wrist joint is pretty nice, a little tight, but it's good. The butterfly joint going back is not that much, but you can use a swivel. Going forward is pretty good, pretty nice here. You can cheat a bit and use the swivel to make his arms crossed completely. Going up without rotating is pretty nice. For both. And then I just noticed the butterfly joint is very rubbery. It's not your standard hard plastic for SH Figuarts standards, which is surprising. I don't particularly like it, but whatever. The body can go back that far, which is pretty impressive. The body, the torso, has quite a bit of range to it. The legs are probably some of the best legs in any action figure, really. Going forward is quite nice. Going back, doing the splits perfectly. And then I just noticed it's not just a swivel here around the leg area, it's an entire ball joint, which is unheard of, and I really like it. Of course, it can swivel, of course, but wow, that's pretty impressive right there. The legs can bend really impressive, and the ankle rocker has a lot of range. The toe hinge, of course, is pretty decent. That is very impressive leg articulation. I really, really, really like the leg articulation here. It's great. Very good. Something that SH Figuarts always messes up on is the leg articulation. They did not mess up this one. It is very good. And I really like that there isn't the weird diaper piece, or whatever the hell it's called. Whatever SHF does, it's weird. But yeah, very impressive articulation overall. Okay, now it's time for size comparisons. Here we have the Mafex Hush Batman on the left, and SHF Your Forger on the right. I'd say he's an appropriately sized figure in my book. My Your Forger is aging badly. This figure low-key needs a reissue, man. If you're interested, for whatever reason, with how Gon looks, here he is next to the CT Classic Spider-Man. Though I don't have Killua right now, I do have something else from the author of Hunter x Hunter, the SHF Yusuke Urameshi. I think Eugene here is a little undersized in terms of SHF height, but he still looks good next to Gon. I really like these two side by side, though not a perfect representation of Togashi's art style, the author of Hunter x Hunter. This still looks like an evolution of how Togashi's character designs have evolved. Overall, I really like this figure here. Though it's not SHF's best release per se, I think it's a huge step in the right direction in terms of sculpt, design, and articulation, especially in the legs area. It's very impressive. I can't believe we got an SHF without the weird looking crotch piece and probably some of the best leg articulation I have seen from an action figure. Gon's very versatile in terms of posing and is extremely fun and buttery smooth to mess around. Though I don't particularly like the rubbery butterfly joints, I understand why they did it in the first place. This is a high quality figure that deserves a 9 out of 10. It would have been perfect if it weren't for the, as I said before, the rubbery butterfly joints and the shiny faceplates, which kind of suck. I have high hopes for this new line and expect great things once I have Killua. I wonder how they'll make an adult Gon though. Are they gonna make the box super long vertically to compensate for the hair, or super thick to compensate for the hair? Oh, I'm kidding. It's gonna be super long horizontally like the SHF Shenron. Well, anyway guys, I hope you liked the video as much as I enjoyed posing this figure around. Like, comment, subscribe and all that shit, and I'll see you in the next one.